Alright, everybody, welcome back to the Craftverse series, episode 385. And today, I'm going to be building a pool right where that horse is. Don't worry, the pool will not be made of horse. It won't even look like the horse. He's just in the way. Time to go get some materials. Now, where did I leave these materials? Most likely, they were going to be in the giant mansion to my right. But I'm going to go double check back here and see if I left any of the things I may be needing in the basement. Alright, first off, let's check here. I will be needing a couple of these. I'll be needing 2 of these. Yeah, we'll get those ready first. I will be needing these. That's just basically all stone. Let's double check in here. I'm gonna convert these 2 stacks into slabs. That's gonna help me out quite a bit. Anything in here? Nothing I need. Oh, slabs. Perfect. Don't need that right now. Only that was the thing that I was looking for, but it is not. Okay, I will be needing these right off the bat. Nope. Well, let's go double check the other house while I'm up here already. Gotta be diligent with your material gathering and checking. I do like the way my area is starting to come about. I won't be needing that. No. 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 Fire is the opposite of a pool. Nope. Okay. There is one last house I can check up here, and then we'll go to the mansion and see if I can find the things that I need for this pool. I don't think there's anything that I used in this build that I'll be needing, but I can't help but think I need to check. Oh, that's birch. No, diorite, not andesite. Glass. Okay, I will be needing these. So that's one good thing that I needed. That's a hoe. That's not the one that I need. Oh. Hey, perfect. That's one thing I needed. 2 successful acquisitions from the last of 3 houses. We'll grab the water first. Since we're closest over on this side. Some of these trees are starting to grow. And then zip on over. I don't think there's going to be anything left in this one, but there are items over here. Don't land on the garden, you waste. Okay. What is in here? Don't need soul lanterns right now. Don't need any of the woods right now. Cobble, pale oak, and rod. Where are all of the things that I would be needing? Apparently not here. Well, I can go ahead and get some of the other pieces that I need. These will help, but that's not going to be enough. Do this bit by bit if I have to. Brick wall. Hopefully that's enough. Ow. Who needs feet? We have wings. We don't even need feet anymore. Alright, so what we're going to be putting is right in here. We're going to be removing these on all corners because that is where our walkway is going to be. Pop out these flowers. And then these flowers. And then we take this. We bring our walls from one post to the other. And then inside we have a walkway that connects. And we do that across all four sides. So what I'm going to start with is getting the posts in all the way from one end to the other. Chickens, this is not a playground. This is a pool. I know it looks dry at the moment, but you know what? It's not going to be for very long. However, your face won't be either when I punch it and make it bleed. Get off my lawn. Lawn pool thing. Go away. Okay, side two ready to go. This will help deter aminals while I am digging and building. Yes, I said aminals, not animals. They will spawn on the grass even if it has berry bushes, but they will not spawn on pathing. And I am exactly 4 walls short. Oop. Okay. 2, 3, 4. And gonna have to go up here. Yum. Alright. Last 4 walls. And no more walls for the whole build. And we're turning you into these. Nature is grab these. You're going to be useless to me at the moment anyway. These, however, I will need. You're in the way. We'll be fine with that. Come cut some more if I need to. Boop. And boop. Alright. Whoosh. You like my sound effects? I don't know how that didn't land with a thud, but I'm not going to complain. This time. Alright, now to remove all of the spawnable grass for these schmucks. In the process, I will be replacing said grass with light block. Okay. Gives me a little bit of room to grab items. And then this one. Drag it all the way down. And I'm one short. Oh well. We're going to be covering this one over with the light blue block, which melts very well with the sea lanterns by design. Get off of my light. Don't walk onto the next light, you stupid chicken. Chickens. Less brain cells than me without caffeine. Alright. We're going to leave that one free for the moment, but we are going to cleanse this area of grass. Now I won't overreach my grass removal. Well, this side might be a bit of an issue. But it's fine. We'll figure it out. I like the idea of this area being a pool, because there's a bunch of houses around here, and everyone's going to want to have a community relaxation. Cow, you have about 5 more passes before you are not going to be able to escape. Do not invite your friend. This is not a cow pool. Yes, yes, complain to the manager, nobody cares. Can't spell Karen without cow. You, get out of my hitbox. Yes, you. Smack. Retreat to the grass while it still exists. Because now it no longer do. Alright, you're going to leave. I have to go get some more light block. Fly, damn you. You're wearing the wings, use them. Ow. Use them a little too well. Get this grass out of my inventory. It doesn't need to be here. Stone brick, chisel tough. Biscuits. And no. No, indeed. Alright, fine. Make me go downstairs. It's not like I was on my way to doing it anyway! Don't need carpet. Don't need concrete. Light blocks are the next layer down. Ground block. Might you be here? Nope, you are also the next layer down. However, stone lights. Oop. Probably better I just snag it. That's not gonna be enough. I will return you. Probably. Okay. Not a fan of how much lag I'm hearing. This is all wood. Stuff. I found stuff. Prismarine. Do I have enough of those? Yeah, I've got plenty of those. I've got plenty of you. Yeah, I think we are good now that I have the lights that I need. Yes, because I can cut things as I need them. Alright. Back to the grindstone. Or stone cutter thing. Trying to apply a turn of phrase to what's actually going on is not working out very well for me. Hopefully all the cows have despawned. Ow. Okay. That in. Did pick up the... I did not pick up the box. Box? Box. That is much more expensive than a mere grass stack. Okay, we've got all of these in. Yes, good. Next up is we remove these level, which is stone and dirt. Get most of the stuff out of the way and hopefully it'll despawn before we're finished. Oop. No, we leave you. We leave the ring around the edge because that's where stairs go. Those are fine. Everything in here goes down 2 layers. Well, almost everything. We're going to be doing the same thing with the layer I'm standing on as the layer we're working on. We're going to be going 1 block inward and removing the entire center, and then filling that center with the rest of the lights. Because this is going to get 1 solid block around the edge underneath where the stairs go. And then in between all of the solid blocks, there's going to be slabs. However, before we put the slabs in, we're going to be filling the bottom with water once all the light is in. Otherwise, it's just going to be a nuisance. Very loud, very splooshy. I don't need to make my audience need to use the bathroom every time I do a pool build, so I'm being considerate. To be honest, I haven't done many pool builds, so I hope this comes out well. Alright, first layer done, and then I want to break this layer. As stated, leaving it like so. We're going to do the same thing all the way around. I can't see because of all the floating blocks that I can't pick up because I don't want to. Some of them will despawn momentarily. It's only a 5-minute timer. Okay, all the way around the edge, and then everything inside gets replaced. Okay. See how much quieter it already is because we don't have the cows constantly screaming? You won't see that anyway, that's going to be covered. I just don't like leaving air pockets, especially not beneath places where we'll be standing. Okay, now fill all of this. Do not need any of that. Won't be needing more of these. Sure, we actually picked it up. It's in the inventory. Now we can finish this off and then cover it over. Before we cover over, we have to get the solid block ring around it and then fill it with water. It's very, very bright. Uh-oh. I aim to discourage all future spawns in the nearby area. Obviously, the ones that are slightly darker inside the building are harder to spawn-proof. But between the lights and the slabs, absolutely nothing is going to spawn inside this pool. And done with the lighting. I used all but 7. Wow. Well, you get tucked back away. That away. Prismarine brick, regular prismarine. That goes here. It's one of the only solid layers in the entire build. I don't know if this technically counts as a build, more so as a design. Okay, so everything up here gets to be stairs. We'll do that momentarily. First, it's time to get the water in, and then we can put these slabs down. Free up some inventory space. Going to need both of these again for the next layer above. This is the one redeeming factor of Minecraft water physics. Create infinite sources that span the entirety of a massive expanse within seconds. Okay, now that that is sorted, time to start placing in these, which should sit properly underneath the water and not create an invisible barrier. Very good. I think I have enough. Might need to cut another stack. We'll see. This will add depth to the darkness beneath the water, as well as make it so you don't see blinding lights poke through the waves. It's a very square build, but I think it does the job quite well. Yeah, I didn't have enough. I think 2 more stacks. So cut that and we'll be fine. Put that back. Stone cutter. And while I'm up here, is that bricks or blocks? Bricks. I don't need those. I need blocks. I need to turn 2 of these, at least, into stairs. Boop. And I wish there was a way you could automatically just toggle it so it stayed as like the last selection you made. It would make using a stone cutter on both versions of the game so much faster. Okay. I actually don't want to put that in just yet. I want to do that after I get this layer of water so I don't have to individually do each stair. But yeah, that's essentially what we're going to be doing. 2 of these should be enough to finish it off. You did not just skip a block. Better not. It didn't. Okay, good. And 2 of these is absolutely enough. One more line. Then we're done with the dark stuff and we can move on to getting the water in for the stairs. Very good. Right. You know, rain might actually have been helpful if this was real life, because it would fill in a little faster. Chew in. Oh. Okay. And now we go the other direction. Should level out because you're a layer of water on top of an existing layer. And we can watch that spread all the way down across. So nice to watch that happen. Okay, and then we just bring the stairs down and it should do the same thing as all the slabs, becoming a waterlogged block on default. Okay. Now we have a pool. Completely spawn-proofed pool. Between the lights underneath, all the pathing, wall blocks, and the light surrounding it. Yeah, we're safe. And if we ever end up back on regular old survival and not just with peaceful on, we could stand right in the middle of this here pool and not have to worry about Enderman. I think this went well. Let me know in the comments on what you think of the block palette, if you could see any other color working, if it looks like it's a little bit too, odd for your taste. Just let me know if there's any changes you think could be made to improve it, and what you think of what it looks like now. Have a good rest of your day, buddy. I'll catch you in the next one.